All right, Cancer, I've got your November love reading coming up here in just a second. We're going to look at Cancer placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are single and open to a connection or a partnership, or have your eye on somebody, we're going to look at your energy in the first half of the reading. If you are already in a partnership experiencing issues with your connection or complications, we will take a look at your energy in the second half of the reading. This is for, again, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. If anything does not fit, please don't try and force it into your world. Leave it behind for those it does resonate with. And be sure to check your other placements to see if anything might put together a pretty good picture of what could be coming in for you for the month of November. And again, if you are interested or needing a personal private reading, all that information is in the description box of this video. For a limited time, I am running a sale, so get yours while you can, while that is on sale. Everything is booked through my website only, those personal private readings. If you would like a live one-on-one reading, be sure to follow me on all of my platforms. Everywhere you're following me, it ups your chance to catch me for a live collective. This is your opportunity to ask me questions to get a deeply discounted rate on one of my personal private readings. Otherwise, if you're not into that live stream reading, private readings are an option. Every single one of my readings, though, is by video of my face talking directly to you, so don't get scammed. There's tons out there, so please be very vigilant. All right, kids. If you're already a subscriber, thank you all so much for your continued love and support. I so appreciate each and every single one of you. If you're brand new to my channel, my name is Cody. I am your conscious soul reader, and I'm also a Cancer. I appreciate your curiosity. Welcome to my channel. Hit that subscribe button, that like button if you like the vibe. That notification bell will let you know every single time I'm energetically called to bring you a reading or post a video or post on my community tab. I do all of those. I'm very busy at all places. Cancer, Cancer, right? Cardinal energy, running and going and doing. All right, what does Cancer need to know about this new person? All right, what is the tea? Bless him. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you, sir. All right, here we go. What does Cancer need to know about this person? Let's talk about this person. Ten of Swords. So we've got Ten of Swords coming out for this person. They could have been through a lot of betrayal in their life. This is somebody who is probably, unfortunately, a bit of a pessimist. I'm sensing this is going to be somebody that's going to be a bit of a pessimist just because they've had probably a lot of people out to get them, so they may be a little suspicious, unfortunately. Where you meet is the Knight of Cups, so we have some pretty chivalrous energy about him or her. There is a forward movement here of somebody wanting to move towards you. So somebody does feel drawn to come forward to you. Knight of Cups is a very, this is an action card. So I'm almost thinking this is a place where you're moving about and there's like a setting. There's some kind of a setting where it just kind of strikes you a little bit to feel very moved by the moment. So how you meet, Eight of Wands, striking up conversation. You could be moving around with them. The Eight of Wands is about movement. So is the Knight of Cups. So maybe there is something happening where you both come into alignment, coming into each other's orbit. What or who helps you meet? We've got Aquarius energy coming out, Star card. So we've got the Star card saying what or whom helps you meet. This is probably a lot of attention on the both of you. Some of you, an Aquarius, might be in assistance here. Okay, so when? Seven of Pentacles coming out. Seven of Pentacles is a long term. This is something that's going to take probably you both coming in and out of each other's energy multiple times for them to notice you. I've got the Two of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. So it's going to take a lot in order for you to get this person's attention. This person may be very suspicious of all people still. I think that they still have a little bit more healing to do. They may have a little bit more work to do on themselves. I do have the Empress card coming out back here, the Star card. You both may meet somewhere where they are, you know, possibly working on themselves, like in a workshop or something, and you're both, you know, picked to pair up for some reason, and you end up hitting it off with them, but they're just naturally like, nah. You're just like all the rest, right? That's that type of person. I'm just thinking a pessimist. This is somebody who hasn't done their healing yet. This is the type of person who projects. Everything I've just experienced must be everything that I must have just gone through. And all people are like this. When in fact, it is your thinking and feeling and energy, your vibration that keeps attracting that in. So they may miss out on this, unfortunately. They might miss out on this. I do see this being something where it would take a lot of effort for them to awaken to this level. Okay, let's get some clarification, unfortunately, here, Cancer. Wah, wah. Can't win them all. Let's clarify. And that took a little turn. We'll use the snake deck here. Unfortunately, this person might be on the beginning stages of doing that work to try to get over something that they've gone through. Maybe a series of things that they've gone through, right? Lessons in life repeat until you get the lesson. So they may be still not getting it. And therefore, they're still denying good potential connections because their vibration is still low. The Queen of Wands keeps wanting to try to fall out. Let's see here. There's the King of Wands. Okay. And the Moon card, right? Not seeing the pairing in front of them. If it slapped them in the face, they wouldn't see it. They've got healing to do after something not good. Yet again. Okay, 10 Pentacles on the bottom. Ace of Wands again. All right, thank you. Tell me about 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Oh my goodness. So unfortunately, I think you're getting the attention of somebody who's got some work to do. They've got work to do. Unfortunately. Tell me more about these cards, please, Spirit, for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What else can we clarify here? What else do they need to know? Full card. Yep. Very non-committal. They are pretty much assuring themselves that this is going to be a long, hard road ahead of them in order for them to ever begin again. The Full card, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, this feels like a pessimist, unfortunately. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. 4 of Swords, Knight of Cups. So there is peace seeking, right? Seeking peace, seeking inner understanding, seeking that a restful environment. Okay. Tower, 8 of Wands. This almost feels like this is somebody's like snap decision to come out to where you are because they're in their head and they can't take their environment. This is something where they just are sporadically drawn out. They unfortunately are already in this mental state and they've got all this going on and they're already like a work in progress of a Kroger sack full of issues, as my parents used to tell me. You got a whole Kroger sack full of issues showing up to our door. Yeah, can I come in? Help. But you got You got somebody who made a snap decision just to kind of get out of their environment, and they went searching for a more peaceful state, and they found it. And there you are. And so you catch vibes and eyes with them, and unfortunately they're in this other world. Tell me about this star card, world card. Yeah, lots of healing needs to happen. This person is trying to do everything they can to close old cycles. They have, understood that they just don't want to go through the hell again. So this poor person, it would do a world of good for them to heal. It would do a world of good for them to finally get it, that it's a vibration. Maybe you're in my collective and you know this, and you could be that divine feminine spiritual leader. There is a lot of divine feminine energy on here, right? Using your feminine ways to have someone hear you. Cancer is a feminine energy. This doesn't have to be just for the divine feminine. This is about going into your goddess energy to show somebody a more nurturing way, and using a lure to coax them in, however it needs to happen, right? 9 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, long, hard road ahead of this person, unfortunately. Yeah, from the 10 to the 9, we've got 10 and 7. I mean, this is a work in progress. This is a work in progress. We've got the 6 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, obviously. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Bro, this chick is trying so hard to raise their standards. They don't want any more drama ever again. They're not trying to have any of that. They're not trying to get involved with somebody who's looking for that ownership over the relationship, the one-upmanship, the power, the control, the dominance. They're not about that. They're trying to find somebody who is on their level. Look at finding somebody who's on their level. And I feel like they're just like, it's a risk. It's either going to be this pre-empress energy, or I'm going to get stabbed in the back again by that no good vixen, right? This is a pessimist. They're having this awakening to understand. Bless them. Okay. A lot of times we will be drawn to people out of an empathetic state. And if you know some things, then you probably can't help yourself but to try to help this person to see what you see, to know what you found out, to guide them to where you found your information. And there is nothing wrong with that. We all learn things so that we can teach others. It's done through the exemplary moments that you acquire something and then use it to your benefit and go out to influence, benefit, or cause some sort of self-gratification from what you found out, from what you learned, from what you've developed yourself in. So if you have that ability and you can help guide somebody, why the hell not? And that is a very Cancer thing to do. Trust me. I've got tons of Virgo in my chart to boot with that Cancer energy. So I like a challenge. All right. Let's find out. I want to find out what this kid's been through. What have they been through? What are they getting over? Let's go ahead and get to the meat and taters. What have they been through? What's going on with this person? What kind of person are they coming in as? What's this Ten of Swords all about? Why? Why is this person in a vibration for those kinds of lessons? What kind of lessons have they gotten? What are you getting yourself in for here? Tell me a little bit more about this person that could be coming into Cancer's life. Secret crush. Finances. Ex-lover. Music. Grass is greener. So their ex-lover had issues with monogamy. They like to stray. They could be into that going out all the time nightlife. So if you're into that party lifestyle, then you may trigger them a little bit. They may get instantly triggered by that. If you've got connections with any of your exes, instant trigger for this person. They are probably also struggling from some finances. A lot of times we get involved with people who will trick us into helping them, assisting them, getting them into a better place, right? They'll promise us all kinds of payback and all kinds of future faking with you, and you get yourself into a world of hurt supporting somebody else, unfortunately. They could have, felt like there was that energy of that old saying that is actually very, very bad. If you love them, let them go. If they truly love you, they will return. But that's not, unfinished business out here. So you surrender to this, and then lo and behold, it's just a mask. It's just a mask that somebody was keeping up a facade. Oh, I've changed. I'm different now. We have to let people show us how they're different before we just accept them in at their word, and then, give them full access to us, and then go, wait, where is this change? What happened? Where is this? Oh, yeah. I'm trying. I'm working on it. I promise it's coming. I promise. I've really woken up. I'm really good. And then they're back to square one again because they're not seeing any changes. They may have been, completely and totally spun around again with that ghosted. It's just, you go out, you try and talk to people, you get a good connection going, and then they don't even call you back. I mean, this person has been through a plethora of things. The main issue is probably the party lifestyle and the other connections. And potentially anything having to do with ex partners would probably trigger this person as well. Just to give you a heads up about who you could be dealing with. All right, single Cancers, goodness sakes. Should you choose to accept it, this is your challenge for the month of November. Single Cancers. All right. If anything does not fit or resonate with you, be sure to check your other placements to see if anything could put together a pretty good story of what is going on for you for the month of November. All right, let's move on. So Cancers in a partnership. If you are in a partnership or a connection and you are experiencing issues for the month of November, let's find out. Oh, boo. For the month of November, let's find out what could be going on. Five of Cups, Seven of Swords. Yeah. What's going on? Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're in a partnership and you're having issues with your person, this could be for you. Cross watchers are welcome. Switch that energy around as needed. If you're not having issues with your person, you can watch if you want to. All right, here we go. Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in a partnership. We're going to look at the strength of the relationship. We're going to look at the challenges of the relationship, the lessons for you, lessons for them, and the future of your relationship. Six of Cups. Oh, that dreaded past. The past. Can't shake it. Okay, so the strength of your relationship is the Four of Wands. You have worked very hard to build up a solid home with this person. This could be you both coexisting in a very good way. Two of you in a home it just makes sense. This makes sense. Okay, you could be married. You could have a very strong marriage. This is a very strong marriage-like connection between the both of you. What are the challenges? Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is about your standards. This is about your dedication, your commitment, the level of effort and work you are putting into your partnership or your connection. For some of you, this could be work getting in the way, school getting in the way. For some of you, this could be things that you need to learn a little bit more about this partnership in order to be more solid, to have this feel more secure. It feels like y'all need to learn a little bit more. Okay. So what are the lessons for you in this partnership? We've got the Five of Pentacles coming out. Five of Pentacles is about asking for help. This is about asking and feeling like you've been pushed aside and asking for what it is that you need. You feel like you're not getting it. So there's a real problem here with you being able to voice your needs to your partner. Okay, so what are the lessons for your person? We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is probably some pretty stubborn energy. This could be somebody who maybe moves a little bit slower than you're used to. This is somebody who is I think that this is probably just a mismatch of energy here. Everybody is on the same page as far as being committed and dedicated, but there just feels like there's a miss of somebody feeling like they're not quite getting enough. And the other one is not quite getting what the other one is saying. Okay. So there is a miss here between the both of them. So the future of the relationship is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is about walking away from an empty battle that goes nowhere. This is about you, and I've mentioned this before, when I see the Five of Swords, I consider this as about, picking your battles. Really picking your battles and understanding what is worth bringing up and going over and over, and what is not worth it. What can just be dealt with or swept under the rug, or possibly looked at a later date. Is it really worth bringing up everything you think, everything you feel in the moment? Or is it something that could be pushed aside for the time being? 555, Five of Wands. We've got the Five of Wands out here. We've got the Four of Cups. We've got the Six of Wands. We've got the Hanged Man. We've got the Four of Pentacles, and then we've got the Three of Pentacles. My gosh, all of these sixes and fours and fives. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. It feels like you guys are out of step with one another. That feels like a step, a dance, a step and a dance. The 4, 5, and 6 of Wands. The 3, 4, 5 of Pentacles. 4, 4, 4. 5, 5, 5. Okay. All right. So fours are about foundations and fives are about changes. So there could be a need to change the foundation of your partnership, of your relationship, of your connection, whatever that is. We've got the World card out here after that Three of Pentacles. You both have what it takes to be able to successfully work with one another to accomplish what it is that you need to figure out. The Four of Pentacles is whatever it is that each of you is hanging on to, but this is buildable. This is very buildable. Because if you're willing to look at things from your partner's perspective, then this is about you being able to really get out of your own thinking, to be able to be more compassionate about your other person and about your person that you're dealing with. And this is a recipe for success, right? This removes that feeling of resentment, like we're not being heard, like we're not being seen, like we're not being taken seriously. Okay. Interesting. So let's clarify. We will clarify with teaching Ciro. All right. There could be some past energy. I was just thinking that there's some past energy here that is still interfering with the both of you. So that could be where one of you feels like you're needing more support and the other one is feeling like they could be at a loss of what to do or where to even begin or how to even help. For others of you, for some of you, this is about the family life, like the family responsibilities, the household, the kids. All of this just feels like somebody here is taking on too much of the responsibilities and the other one is not getting quite enough support. They're a little bit stubborn in their ways, maybe a little bit, and it feels like this is needing a restructuring for some of you. But picking your battles, right? Not really nitpicking at every little thing. I don't like this. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this. It's about saying, what are the big things? What are the core things that are just really not working that you see could benefit everybody? And really think of a way that you can verbalize this to your person to have it to be received without conflict, because that is the most important part. Because I'm seeing, a lot of stubborn energy out here. There's a lot of need for change, but it's about the way you phrase it. And I must say that this is a very important thing about how you say it means everything. Your words matter. Words do matter. And you can say something to somebody in a very spiteful, condescending way, or you could say something in a very loving, compassionate way. You could say something with, peppered in compliments and then, but here's something that I've noticed, and then offer a couple of solutions that you've been thinking about. Like, you're not coming empty-handed, and you're not coming as a naysayer. This is about picking and choosing your battles and being very strategic about how you're going to verbalize this to your person to have it to be received, because that's the most important thing. We don't want to just start another fight. We don't want to talk to deaf ears. We don't want to waste our time, and we don't want to hurt our person, and we don't want to have this go on and on when we have obviously noticed a need for change. Okay. The rain's going to start. What else can I tell my collective? Tell me about the Four of Wands, Seven of Swords. Okay, lots of strategizing on how to maintain, on how to keep this functioning going, on how to make this happen. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Okay, so a lot of times y'all may have just, agreed to disagree and went back to square one without actually talking about change or what needed to be done differently or what was going to have happened. Like, I have a feeling if this is a part of your challenges, that it may be that there's just too much that's being swept under the rug and not enough problem solving. Okay. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Okay. So this is somebody, they're needing that help. They're needing the help with what's going on, help with the past. This is somebody who's needing changes based on the way things have been going. They've noticed some things, the way things have gone so far, and now things need to be done a little bit differently. So absolutely here, Knight of Pentacles with the Magician card. So this stubborn energy can be swayed, right? This is somebody who can be swayed. This is about being very intelligent, being very resourceful, being very pragmatic, very intelligent whenever you approach your person. And this is not about saying, I see all this crap you're doing wrong. What's wrong with you? You know, why can't you see about my ex-husband? Oh, this is why he's my ex-husband. Don't you think that blah, 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 blah. And I'm, don't you think you should learn how to speak to me? Woo! So the way you say it is everything. The way you say it is everything. And this is a very intelligent way of presenting what it is you have to say in a way that will be received. Okay? And it's not about being manipulative, because when it's in the reverse, you're worried about manipulating somebody and tricking them into doing what you want. But this is about being very strategic. Seven of Swords, the Magician. This is about being very thoughtful, very intelligent about what it is you're saying and where you're coming from. This is a non-emotional reading. This is very non-emotional. It feels like that's one of your challenges, is that you just kind of like, yeah, well, we love each other, so let's just forget it and go on. And when you forget it, you're just forgetting the fight. You're forgetting, forget I said anything, forget I brought it up, but it still persists and it still continues and it still nags and it still natters and it still is something that you're just like, you're seeing somebody complicate. And you just want to help them. You just want, you love your person. You don't want them to struggle. And you're seeing them, having a difficult time. And you know a better way. You're just like, oh my gosh, if you would please just listen to me. I promise you, I'm not coming at you from a negative space. Okay. 5 of Swords, 6 of Wands. All right. 6 of Wands. Pick your battles. This is somebody who just got out of battle. This is somebody who's very successful. You'll be more successful not rising to the occasion. You'll be more successful not going there. You'll be more successful using honey than you would with vinegar. We'll put it that way. Being very, very kind. Being very, very intelligent. Being very, very practical when you're speaking to your person. 4 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So yes, you know you want this marriage. Your person wants this too. You both want this. You want this partnership. You want this connection. You want this marriage-like connection. There's nothing wrong with your partnership. It's just a matter of figuring out, how do we get on the same page? Everybody wants to, and it's worth it. It's worth it. It is. 10 of the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see, the 10 of Wands back here. Wheel of Fortune and the Lover's card. It's worth it. It is. It's a matter of figuring out how to say it in a way that can be received, right? With those, may those with ears to hear and eyes to see receive my message. Okay. I'm not mad at it. Let's look at some oracle for advice. We will look at advice from oracle. Oracle. Dígame, por favor. All right, here we go. What does my collective need to know? We're going to use the Beach Time Soul. And one other, I think. These readings have been going fast. I am not mad at it. I'm sure y'all aren't either. Alright, let's see. What else can I tell? Oh. What else can I tell Cancer? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in a partnership. Date. Setting a date. Let's go one time through this deck. Got karmic relationship, the runner, love, Cupid's arrow, the Grim Reaper, passion, seduction. So some of you are still dealing with some stuff from the past, like I had said. So there was some stuff that's still being dealt with, still being let go of. I do feel like somebody is still kind of reeling from some lessons here. They are trying like crazy to move on from this, to be able to get past a lot of things, but there is a fear of intimacy that does linger with this, unfortunately. I do see that you both still do have this connection with others of you. This karmic relationship is just about the triggers and the turmoil and the issues that you both have. I see you guys sitting down and really committing to talking about this and going over things that y'all have been sweeping under the rug for too long. Y'all have been running from your issues for far too long, and I feel like that's finally coming to an end. A lot of you have faith that this is going to work. I've got love and passion out here. This even leads you both back to physical intimacy, to where you're feeling more bonded and more close with one another. I see y'all definitely strategizing, though. There's a lot of strategizing and talking and figuring out how to move forward from this past energy. Whatever's happened here, it's either the past that they're dealing with that they can't get closure from, something that could still be coming up if you're dealing with like past family issues, past baby mama, baby daddy issues, if you're dealing with, you know, family drama, something that's still triggering your today, or is the family life for some of you. So there's a way that things have been done so far, right? The way things have been done so far, where they kind of settled into this, okay, well, this is how we live, and you're like, actually it could be different. I see at least 5 things that could be way improved if you would just listen. And people get into routine, and people get settled, and people get really very secure in the way things are. And so ushering in change or ushering in a different way of doing things is a little scary for some people. It's a little alarming. Some people may feel like, you know, it's triggering because they're losing control. You know, what do you know? How are you coming in and telling me this about this? Well, because I'm an outsider looking in, and I see a benefit that you may not have seen because you're too close to it. You're too in the chaos. As an outsider looking in, this looks beneficial. What do you think? If not, then carry on as you were, please. Yeah, I do want to pull one more. I just kind of want to pull some wisdom. I think some wisdom is needed, because I said earlier, this is about approaching your person with a very thoughtful way of coming at your person in a very loving way. The more honey with vinegar is what I'm thinking. What else can I tell Cancer? What else can I tell Cancer? Chop wood. And a leg up. Yes, that work, that help, that needed assistance. Okay, we've got 42 and 34 out here for those of you that resonates with. Also have 6 and 7. So 67 could resonate with y'all, 6 or 7 also. So let's go to 42 for chop wood. Chop wood. Makes me think of Mr. Miyagi. Show me chop wood, Daniel-san. Nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when everyday tasks are now at the center of awareness. That is perfect now. hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple, just to be present. Funny how it takes work just to be. All is well, really. So, all is well, really. I was screaming over that. I apologize. This is about being grounded in everyday experience and humility. Humility, like really putting yourself in your other person's shoes, really trying to be very understanding when it comes to your other person, and just, go through life with your partner. This is just about going through life everyday moments. You can make a beautiful moment out of the everyday mundane times. Those little moments when you guys are doing chores or you're just running errands, reaching over and holding hands while you're driving around, while you're washing dishes, just kind of, bumping each other, and, and doing little sugars as you're walking by, little touches here and there as you're, going by each other, and, making ways to still have connection while you're doing the everyday things for both of you. Make it fun. Make it still a way to be connected with each other. All right, 34. 34. Relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you, just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust. You will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask, and it is given. Ask for that help, and it is given. You can't just expect it, and you can't expect people to read your mind. Listen, everybody's got something. And I get it. Trust me. I get it. We want to be totally in sync with our partner. We want them to just know, right? I've been with you this long. You're not brand new. We didn't meet yesterday. You should know this. Well, your person has a gajillion billion things of their own going on. Their world does not revolve around you. So you have to be pretty understanding with your person, and don't expect every single moment, right, to be this like wondrous thing. Take it easy. Take it easy on your person. And if you need something from them, voice it. Don't expect it. And don't huff and puff when it doesn't happen. Our partner is not mind readers, and we're not mind readers. You can tell your person, look, if you need something from me, all you have to do is ask. I am here for it. I'm available. All right, kids. I feel like that was your message for today. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to your November love reading for Cancers. If anything does not fit or resonate, be sure to check your other placements to see if anything could put together a pretty good picture of what's going on for you for the month of November. If you need a personal private reading, all that information is in the description box of this video. When you click on that link tree, it'll take you there, immediately showing you my webpage. That is the only place to book a personal reading with me. Every single reading done with me is of my face with video talking directly to you. Don't get scammed. All of my other platforms further down on that link tree is going to be your best bet to catch me live on every single one of my platforms. This is a chance when I'm live doing collective readings to ask me questions one-on-one. Heavily discounted rates on those one-on-one readings. If live readings are not your jam, personal private readings can be booked through my website. They are either pre-recorded with a video of my face sent to you for your viewing pleasure privately, or a video chat of you and me one-on-one. Other than that, subscribes, all very much appreciated. If you hit that notification bell, this ups your opportunity to catch me every time I do come live, or I'm energetically called to bring you a reading. I'll post those on all platforms, so be sure to follow me everywhere you are. I am also. Until next time, I'm wishing you all the love, light, and abundance you can possibly stand. Y'all take care. See you soon. Bye.